Classic Oldies 93.1 WKLR. The Rolling Stones and their first U.S. top 10. Time is on my side. Not bad at all, huh? 1964. Top 10 for number 6 is when it came in, or where it came in, or whatever the heck it is I'm talking about. 648 with DJB and Greg Cooper.
Good morning. You okay this morning?
I don't know. It's kind of foggy. Not only in my head, but out there.
Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up for us.
I thought you might want to say something like that. Cloudy today, rain developing by mid to late afternoon with a high of around 60. Pretty steady temps for the next 24. It's 60 degrees currently. You pointed this out to me. Tonight's Oscar night, Channel 6, 9 o'clock. And according to this morning's USA Today, Rob Lowe, the heartthrob, might be singing a tune. Oh, God,
no.
No, please, please. I thought they said it was going to get better.
First Don Johnson, then Morton Downey, and now Rob Lowe singing.
You said it.
Are you listening to me in the back of your very own chauffeured limousine? If not, I know you're hearing my message for the first time.
You're listening to 60 Seconds to Success, a motivational seminar for ambitious listeners, funded by Pip Printing.
Capital City on East Washington, just east of 465.
Good morning. 60 degrees at 650 at WKLR. I'm Greg Cooper. The former governor talks trouble at the state fair, and the 4th District goes Democratic. We'll have details after we check traffic with Robin Luce in the WKLR K-Copter.
This report brought to you by Pip Printing.
Cloudy with rain developing by mid to late afternoon. Rain and scattered thunder showers into the evening. Rain could be heavy at times. Steady temperatures today near 60 degrees. Cloudy tomorrow with rain likely ending in the afternoon. Tonight's low 47, tomorrow's high 53. 60 now. Here's Dennis John Bailey with more great classic oldies.
93.1
Classic Oldies 93.1 WKLR, Little Anthony, and a song with a message. 656 DJB, the Four Seasons.
Pretty as a midsummer's morn, they called her dawn.
It's just before 7 o'clock with Dennis John Bailey. Great classic oldies on the way from B.W. Stevenson. Got one from Three Dog Night, too. And from 1968, Mason Williams.
93.1 WKLR, Indianapolis.
Late summer, 73, top 10 for B.W. Stevenson. Classic oldies, 93.1 WKLR. 704 with DJB, 60 degrees currently. We'll have a high today of about 60. Tomorrow's a little cooler, 53. Expect rain all day.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the birds and the bees and the flowers.
Jewel Akins on Classic Oldies, 93.1 WKLR, 706, 3 Dog Night.
Slipping away.
Hey, you know, the invitation's here all the time to treat yourself to some fine feel-good. In the late afternoon, I'm talking great classic oldies, including that hour of high-energy stuff in the 5 o'clock whistle. This is Kevin Murphy. See you here at 93.1 WKLR.
Mason Williams, you knew he wrote for the Smothers Brothers. Did you know they had a half dozen books to his credit? It's a gas, classical gas from the summer of 68. Classic Oldies, 93.1 WKLR 712, and Cat Stevens. Baby, it's a wild world, and that ain't half of it.
And I'll always remember you like a child girl.
Classic Oldies, 93.1 WKLR, and Cat Stevens' Wild World. It's a wild world. People can hunt you down like a dog. Isn't that right, Cat? 7:15, make that 7:16, DJB and Greg Cooper.
Good morning.
Well, listen, we kind of went round and round on whether or not to, not play Cat Stevens anymore because of all the comments he had in there.
Yosef Islam.
Yeah, well, we figured that since, we play oldies, he wasn't an idiot back then, so it's okay to play his tunes. Mm-hmm. How's that sound?
Oh, we can live with that, I guess.
60 degrees currently, and then expect rain off and on all day. Even a light fog currently. It's kind of weird. Speaking of weird and a wild world, it was 5 years ago this very day.
That's right. Right about this point in time, Mayor Hudnut was on the Today Show announcing that the Colts were leaving Baltimore for Indianapolis.
Here it is. Middle of the night. What time did they get here?
I believe it was later in the day. I know they left in the middle of the night before, and I believe it was later on in the afternoon, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of hard to remember. It was during the daytime at some point. I remember him ushering the buses in on the newscast at 5 o'clock that evening.
How about that, huh? And I didn't catch a single sportscaster last season calling them anything but the Indianapolis Colts.
We're getting closer.
Coming up here in just a few minutes, a time tunnel going back to this very day, March 29th, 1967.
Okay, quiet, please.
IRA.
Good morning. 60 degrees at 7:19 at WKLR. I'm Greg Cooper. In the 4th District, a recount may be asked for. More details after we check traffic with Robin Luce in the WKLR K-Copter.
Up on the north side, you're going to find construction on eastbound I-465.
Cloudy today, rain developing by mid to late afternoon, steady temperatures near 60. Rain, scattered thunder showers, and heavy precipitation tonight with a low of 47. Cloudy tomorrow, rain will end during the afternoon. Tomorrow's high 53. Currently 60 degrees. Now Dennis John Bailey with more great classic oldies.
93.1 WKLR. Well, since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street, that Heartbreak Hotel where I'll be just so lonely, baby. Well, I'm so lonely. I'll be so lonely they could die.
Classic Oldies, 93.1 WKLR. Elvis, Heartbreak Hotel, his first #1, his first record on RCA. Chet Atkins on guitar. Floyd Kramer on piano. The Jordanaires singing backup. 7:25 WKLR. Let's take a trip in the time tunnel. It's March 29th, 1967. Jimi Hendrix set to begin his British tour here in a few days. Also on the bill, the Walker Brothers, Cat Stevens, and Engelbert Humperdinck. Eclectic? You bet. Hey, Eugene McCarthy celebrating his 48th birthday today. He's thinking of running for president. Think he'll win? Well, I tell you, Teddy Kennedy's got a better shot, doesn't he? Speaking of politics, Ed Muskie turned 53 yesterday. Sort of brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it? It's March 29th, 1867, and appropriately, this song is #1.
Imagine me and you, I do. Working for the man every night and day. Working in a coal mine. Working on the highways and byways. Raising the time for the pay I get.
Working side by side with great classic oldies at 93.1.